Hello all, I am P.W. Ingli, working as an assistant professor at Sanjayani College of Engineering, Kovarga in Mechanical Engineering Department. So today again we will continue to solve the problems on Pelton wheel turbine. So I read the statement. 3-jet Pelton turbine is required to generate a power 10,000 kilowatt under a net height of 400 meter. The blade angle at outlet is 15 degree. The reduction in the relative velocity is 5%. Overall efficiency is 80%, CV is 0.98 and speed ratio is 0.46. Calculate diameter of jet, total flow in meter cube per second, force exerted by jet. If the jet ratio is not to exceed 50, find the speed of wheel for a frequency of 50 Hz per second and the corresponding wheel diameter. So let's solve step by step. Number of jets are 3. Total power is 10,000 kilowatt. Net height is 400 meter. Blade angle phi is 15. VR2 is 0.95 because 5% is loss. Okay. Then overall efficiency 0.8%. Okay. What is overall efficiency? Yes. So it is P upon rho G QH upon 1000. So I told you there are two formulae. First is what? You can write here W directly and P is in kilowatt. So you will get formula in kilowatt. Now here rho G QH upon 1000. So you are getting in kilowatt because power is in kilowatt. Okay. So overall efficiency is 0.80, P is 10,000 kilowatt, so 1000 into 9.81 into Q into 400 upon 1000. So you are getting Q. Q is how much? 3.18 meter cube per second. Okay. Now how many nozzles? 3 nozzles are there. It is mentioned in problem. Yes. 3 jet Pelton turbine. So 3 jet Pelton turbines have overall efficiency is 0.80 and Q is how much? 3.18. So how much is the discharge? So 1 nozzle. So it is 3.18 upon 3. So 1.06 meter cube per second. Now diameter of jet. So V1 is what? CV under root 2GH. Okay. Now it is Q pi by 4 d square into 87. So you will get D. Q we have already calculated. Then therefore total flow in meter cube per second is 3.8 meter cube per second. Force exerted by the jet on the wheel. So it is what? Rho Q in bracket VW1 plus VW2. Okay. So what is speed ratio? U1. Sorry, what is U1? Speed ratio into under root 2GH. So you will get the answer. VR1 from inlet velocity triangle. Then VR2. Okay. Then VW1, VW2 cos phi. Cos phi is what? U2 plus VW2 upon VR2. So you are getting what? VW2. Okay. So calculate force exerted by a single jet on the bucket. So it is coming as 94.075 kilonewton. Then jet ratio is given. So capital D by small d is 10. So diameter of wheel is 1.2 meter. U1 is pi d n by 60. So N is 620 rpm. Now we are getting by using the given data 620 rpm. I want to calculate what? Yes. D revised. Okay. So by using the relations N equal to 60 F upon P. So you are getting number of poles as 5. Okay. So the pair of pole are 5. Corresponding 5 pairs of pole. The speed of turbine is how much? 600 rpm. Okay. But U is pi d n by 60. So D equal to 1.3 meter. And jet ratio is what? More than 10. So first they have calculated yaw 600 rpm by considering number of pole 5. But U is pi d n by 60. So by using this again revised diameter is calculated. It is 1.3 meter. Okay, and jet ratio is d by d is more than 10. So if it is coming 10 more than 10, then given condition is satisfied. Now Pelton wheel is to be designed for a head of 60 meter when running at 200 rpm. The Pelton wheel develops 95.6475 kilowatt shaft power. The velocity of bucket is 0.45 times the velocity of jet. And overall efficiency is 85%. Coefficient of velocity is 0.98. So we have to design what? Pelton turbine. So H is given, N is given, shaft power is given, velocity of bucket is given, Then overall efficiency is given, coefficient of velocity is also given. Okay, so first of all calculate V1, then U1 equal to U2, that is 0.45 to V1, U equal to pi d n by 60, so you will get D diameter. Okay, in diameter of jet's overall efficiency, so calculate Q, and Q is what? Area of jet into velocity of jet, so you will get diameter. You have to design what? Turbine, so you have to calculate size of bucket. Okay, width of bucket, depth of bucket, the number of buckets on the wheel 15 plus D above capital A for small d, so you will get what? Number of buckets also. This is what about design of Pelton wheel turbine. Now determine the power given by the jet of water to the runner of a Pelton wheel, which is having tangential velocity as 20 meter per second. The net height on the turbine is 50 meter and discharge to the water is 0.03 meter per second. And side clearance angle is 15 degree. Calculate, take CV as 0.795. You have to calculate what? Power given by jet to the water. By the jet of water to runner. Okay. So this is the velocity angle. Now here beta is more than 90. So I told you the procedure is what? First is VR to cos pi. You calculate VR to cos pi. If it is less than U2, then you have to take VW2 as U2 minus VR to cos pi. Okay. Otherwise, you go on solving the problem by considering beta less than 90, you will get automatically VW2 minus value. Okay. So power given to runner is rho Q in bracket VW minus VW2. You will get the answer. Okay. Now last problem. Two jets strike the bucket of a Pelton wheel which is having shaft power 15,450 kilowatt. Okay. The diameter of each jet is 200 mm. If the net height on the turbine is 400 meter, overall find the overall efficiency. Okay. So overall efficiency is nothing but shaft power upon water power. So water power is what? Rho g QH upon 1000 if you want to convert into kilowatt. Or otherwise you can write here W QH. You will get power in kilowatt. So total discharge Q equal to, first of all, CV, then velocity of jet, discharge upon jet, total discharge. Okay. Calculate power here at the inlet of turbine and then calculate overall efficiency. You are getting as 70.8%. So this completes the numericals on Pelton wheel turbine. So we stop here. Thank you.